Jo, halt zurück zu Vampire the Masquerade. Wir sind hier noch in dem Mordfall. Und wir müssen eigentlich den Concierge nochmal fragen. Hier, Caleb muss ihn nochmal anquatschen, mal gucken, ob er jetzt bereit ist.
Somebody slept here.
Ja, und lass uns mit ihm reden. Nicht untersuchen, reden.
Mr. Adams?
No, this can't be happening. What a nightmare. So much blood.
I've got a few questions.
I tried to help him. I told him we should call 911. I told him.
Sir, listen to me. It's all right. Calm down. You're safe and you did the right thing.
I did the right thing.
I need you to answer a few questions for me.
Yes, of course. What do you want to know?
Did you know Mr. Moore well?
We weren't friends, if that's what you're asking. But we got to know each other. With time. He was a creature of habit. Since he worked late, he would often ask me for things at night. Newspaper, batteries, ice. I think he asked me for just about everything. I prided myself on always being able to get what he needed, no matter what time it was. You'd have thought he pretty much lived after dark.
Like his clients. Did Mr. Moore have many visitors?
For a man with his status, it was nothing surprising. But, well...
Yes?
His visitors mostly came in the middle of the night. I must admit, that's a little unusual.
That's what working for us is like.
He told me he had a lot of foreign clients, and he had to juggle different time zones. That's what working from home is like. He had colleagues over for late-night meetings, too. But since little June was born, not as many people came around.
That was wise. Did he have any enemies that you were aware of?
No. He was a very respectable man. No bad company or anything.
Except for us. Without any disrespect to the deceased, were you aware of any extramarital affairs he may have had?
Mr. Moore was a good man. He would never have disrespected his wife, or even contemplated it, I'm sure.
She could have been okay with it. There were no young women coming and going.
That's a very inappropriate question. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Do you know his wife?
Mrs. Moore is a model resident. She always has something nice to say to the staff. And is the first to welcome new neighbors, too. A true lady.
Do you know where she is?
Mr. Moore told me she'd gone to their home in Costa Rica. She goes there pretty often. She's an architect, and she likes to work in her home country. She has family there.
Do you think anyone could have been so angry with her that they could have taken it out on her husband?
Oh, no. I don't think so. It's true that lots of people could have been jealous of her. But not to that point.
Okay. %. Könnte doch klappen, oder? Ach, mit der Treue ist eigentlich uninteressant, oder?
I imagine the girl left with her mother.
Not at all. It was the start of the school year, and Mrs. Moore left 2 weeks ago. I haven't seen her since Monday, when Mr. Moore took her to school on the first day. She must be staying with a friend. I Poor little thing. Thank heaven she wasn't here.
Do you know his bodyguards?
Yeah, there's Jack, James, and Wu. But you won't hear me singing their praises.
Why not?
Oh, they're good at strutting around and acting tough when everything is going well. But where were they tonight? Can you tell me that? That was their job, right? They were paid to protect him.
What do you mean by acting tough?
More than once I overheard them talking to Mr. Moore, like they were his boss. The world upside down.
They worked for us, just like your dear Mr. Moore.
I hope they won't find another job anytime soon.
Tell me about the evening again, please. What happened tonight?
Mr. Moore left with his 3 bodyguards earlier in the evening. One of them got in the car and Mr. Moore came down around midnight.
And then?
They came back around 2 a.m. Mr. Moore was limping. He was leaning on one of his bodyguards and he was bleeding.
Was he injured?
I told him I could call an ambulance or a doctor, but he didn't answer. I went closer to insist, but Wu told me they were in control of the situation, that it was no big deal. They went upstairs and I saw drops of blood in front of the elevator. I told myself they were being unreasonable. What did those 2 goons know about it? So I called Mr. Moore on the internal line several times.
Did he pick up?
Not once. So I went upstairs and rang the doorbell, but nobody answered. So I went back down to the front desk and I called you.
The lieutenant told me there was an access to the basement.
Yes, using the service elevator through the kitchen. You need a magnetic pass to use it. I gave the spare to your colleagues who wanted to go down there. I still have the original. Do you want it?
Please. Thank you for your statement.
You have to find out who did this, officer. Justice needs to be done for him. And for his family.
And we need to find out who's messing with us. That's what we're here for. You can count on us. Stick around in case we have more questions.
Okay, dann gehen wir mal in die Tiefgarage, oder?
Somebody slept here. What a mess. Nobody's done the cleaning in ages.
Dann komm, lass mal in die Garage. So, die sind schon besser drauf, oder? Ja.
Fine vintages imported from Europe. Moore knew how to treat his guests.
Okay, gehen wir runter. Okay. Das ist aber nett hier. Okay, wo kommen wir denn hin, wenn wir hier raufgehen? Okay. Interessant, wenn die Garage kann, der kann auch hier durch, okay.
Wet laundry. Mold. It's been here for several days.
take a look at the cards, please?
I'll run the plates.
Hey, mister. You can't go into the parking garage. It's a crime scene.
Agent Smith, FBI.
Oh, hi. Officer Norton. Hey, they didn't tell me you were coming down.
Got something?
Wyatt saw Moore leave at 2:25.
Wyatt?
The parking attendant, part security guard, part valet. Anyway, a car that belonged to the victim left in a hurry. Or at least he thought it was Moore, until he found out he got his head cut off. There's skid marks on the ground and signs of a minor accident at the exit. He must have really been in a hurry.
Mm-hmm.
He?
What?
You said he must have been in a hurry. You're saying it was a man.
Oh, no, it just slipped out without thinking. It could have been a woman. Do you think it was the murderer?
We're not sure of anything at this point. I've got a few questions. Where's the witness?
Wyatt? He's in the security booth over there. He's super nice. I don't think you'll need to question him again.
You mentioned skid marks.
Yeah, they're very distinct. They start from his parking space and go all the way to the exit. They clean this place twice a day, so there's no doubt they're fresh. The driver peeled out of here in a hurry.
And you said there was an accident near the exit.
Yeah, minor one. Broken headlight, paint marks. He must have had a hard time handling it.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know what kind of car it was?
Yeah, we called it in. It's the victim's sports car. Wyatt said there's only the sedan left.
Did you find anything else?
No, that's it. Since we're still waiting for forensics, we gotta be careful. But you know how it is, right? Let me know if you have any other questions.
Alle Autos angucken, ganz klar.
Nothing yet.
Alles schön sauber, ne? Oh. Rats. Cheap, cheap.
Feeding on that is beneath a kindred. Agent Smith, FBI.
Oh, hello. McLean. Can I help you?
McLean, oh.
Just a few questions.
Die Hard.
Moore had several cars, right?
Yeah, I think so. But you better talk to Wyatt about that.
Your colleague mentioned an accident that happened tonight. Do you know anything about it?
Oh, no. Not yet. Wyatt told us everything he knows.
You questioned the caretaker when you arrived?
We didn't have to. Wyatt told us everything we needed. He's a real team player. If you want to find out more, you should talk to,
Wyatt.
Oh, so you know him too?
Klar, wir sind total bescheuert, ne? Okay, er sitzt da drüben. Lass uns mal gucken, dass wir nochmal eben kurz rumlaufen.
There's nothing in it. There's nothing in it.
Okay, das hätte man gesehen, wenn man es nicht aufgemacht hätte. Okay, verstehe. So funktioniert's.
Even access to the trash is restricted here. Locked. Locked. Can't be forced. I have to find a way to open it.
Was stand jetzt da drüben mit dem Zugang? Okay, lass uns mal eben gucken.
Even access to the trash is restricted here.
Also Wyatt müssen wir dann nochmal fragen, dass er das Ding aufmacht oder was? Quatsch ihn mal an.
Hello, Mr. Bizori.
You must be mistaken. I'm Smith. Agent Smith.
Yeah, sure.
Do I know you?
Everyone knows who you are.
Is it just me, or are you pals with all the cops around here?
Let's just say I'm pretty intuitive. You know what I mean. In the years you've been hunting us, you've acquired a hell of a reputation among our kind. I didn't know you would come. I'm not looking for any trouble. I didn't do anything wrong.
Just who the hell are you?
Me? I'm nobody. The name's Wyatt Alvarez. I was embraced 5 years ago.
A thin blood. I spent years hunting them when Quentin King ruled Boston.
Unfortunately for me, the blood of my sire was already weak. So I can still catch glimpses of the sun, but I don't have actual powers.
Who created you?
His name was Victor, but he died last year.
Tja.
Do the kindred know you exist?
Yeah. I followed the rules, but the prince told me he never wanted to see me again, so I try not to make waves. I try to help out, here and there. I'm hoping someone will notice one day, and I'll be allowed to become a true kindred.
That's not very likely, if you ask me. That's not very honorable.
What? But
Stay the way you are.
How can you say that? You're like a god to me.
Quit dreaming. Immortality is a curse. Believe me. You should enjoy the fact that you can still stand the sunlight. What are you doing here, then?
I thought it was a pretty cushy gig. It leaves me with a lot of spare time, even while I'm on the job. And it also means I can live at night.
Are you involved in what happened up there?
Not at all. I swear. I've got a sweet job here. I'd never risk it.
So what happened?
I've got no clue. My shift started at 10 p.m., as usual. The 6th floor tenant left around 11. At midnight, one of Mr. Moore's bodyguards came down to get the car. They were going to a party, apparently. I didn't see them come back. Then, around 2:20 or so, one of Mr. Moore's cars went flying out of here. It hit the wall near the exit.
Did you recognize the car?
Yeah, it was his sports car. The only one like it here.
Did you see who was behind the wheel?
No, it's got tinted windows. I thought it was Mr. Moore at first. But from what happened upstairs, I doubt it now. Hey, were you the one who...
You really think if it was me who did it, I'd be standing around here trying to figure out what happened? What can you tell me about Moore?
I saw him a lot. He's the tenant I got to know best because of his working hours. And he was the most generous when it came to maintaining his cars, too.
Anything in particular about Mrs. Moore?
Yeah, I see her every once in a while. Sometimes I see her with a girl, coming back from vacation. Sure is good they weren't here tonight.
What makes you say that?
Well, Mrs. Moore's car. I haven't seen it in the garage for weeks, and she's the one who took the girl to school. Mr. Moore told me they were on vacation, and he was going to go join them soon.
Did you see the bodyguards today?
James came
Sind
by
einfach
earlier
alle
this evening
abgehauen.
to move Mr. Moore's car, but I haven't seen them since.
Hey, what kind of cooks have you got in your trunk?
Oh, I see you've found my little treats. I haven't got much there. There have been a lot of orders lately.
I must still have some of that rust elixir left.
How do you open the dumpsters in the garbage room?
What dumpster?
The dump... Are you toying with me?
No, but the cops already looked. There's nothing there.
Open it.
Mr. Missouri, I promise you won't find anything there. And I can't open it anyway. It's for staff only. Why do you want to go through the trash anyway?
You sure you want to piss me off, Wyatt?
No, no, no. Of course not, Mr. Missouri. That's not at all what I wanted to do. Listen, we're just gonna forget this conversation ever happened. And...
Excuse me? You didn't just try to corrupt my memories, did you?
Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Mr. Missouri. I shouldn't have. I know. How can I make it up to you?
You're taking a big risk by messing with someone like me. I'm sure that's not news to you.
Yes, I know, but it doesn't have to come to that. I meant no disrespect. Obviously.
Obviously. So you could open this dumpster for me. Open it now.
Just promise me you won't touch anything. Some of my stuff is in there. Please, don't touch it.
Kann man eigentlich jetzt was benutzen? Jo, Inventar. Ich habe da noch irgendwie so ein Verbrauchsding. Technik brauchen wir nicht.
I've already wasted enough time with you.
I can't just open the door for you like that. I really can't.
Really?
You've got to understand. I can't let you see what's inside.
I've been sent by the Prince of Boston. Do you really think I owe you anything?
That's not what I meant.
You talk too much. Open the door.
Right away.
All right, it's open.
Wouldn't you rather tell me what you're hiding in there?
Well, I cook a little. A guy's got to survive. I don't have to tell you that. I don't make a whole lot of money here.
What do you cook?
Oh, a little of everything. But I've got all my stuff in there. And there's some pretty rare ingredients.
Rare.
Yeah. and kinda illegal too.
Such as...
In some recipes, well, I use vials of kindred's blood, for instance.
Whose blood?
Well, it depends on what I can find.
Okay, but what have you got right now, exactly?
If I tell you, can it stay just between us?
You're not fucking going to start again.
Okay. Okay, I managed to obtain some of Quentin King's blood.
Where did you find King's blood?
You can find anything on the black market, you know.
So you're not sure it's actually his blood?
Yes, it is. I had it tested. And when I used it in one of my formulas, the effects were off the charts. It took me a week to come down, and I still don't know if it was real. That guy was something else. One more thing, boss.
Don't call me that.
I hope we'll meet again, Mr. Missouri.
An old glass bottle, taken from the trash.
So, den Müll gucken wir uns natürlich an, aber... noch was Cooles hier? Nee, ne? Ja, komm, lass mal gucken.
Packaging to be recycled. Oh. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Woo. If it was a bodyguard who died in the lobby, where the hell is Moore?
Genau. Wir gucken erstmal weiter.
Garbage. Nothing.
Zeug.
Wyatt's makeshift lab. And it's not meth. A shoe with worn out leather. I wonder what he's cooking with that garbage. Old chicken feet. Who would want to take that? Empty soda cans. Rusty cans.
That's it, ne?
Packaging to be recycled. Garbage.
How can I help you, Agent Smith?
So, what's it like to be a thin blood?
You're curious, aren't you? Usually, you hunt us down without asking any questions.
There are rules, Wyatt.
Yeah, but I never asked to be this way. If you look at it that way, I'm innocent, if that means anything to you.
Like I said, there are rules. If we don't follow them, there will be chaos.
But it's unfair.
That's the Camarilla for you. You could have gone to the Anarchs if you didn't like our rules.
Or we can change things from the inside.
We're eternal. We don't know how to change.
We were hunted under Quentin King. Look at us now. Things are already starting to change.
I hope so, for your sake. So, what's it like to be a thin blood?
It sucks. Yeah, I can still go outside during the day, but it's not all it's cracked up to be. The Descendants just can't understand. Sure, it's nice.
More than nice. I've been roaming the night since 1745. Do you have even the slightest idea what that does to you?
Das ist eine lange Zeit, ja.
How it changes you, without even realizing it, without wanting to. It eats at you from the inside.
But I'm still not complete. So, if I had to choose, I'd rather live at night and be like you. Thin bloods are the dregs of society. We're always wondering what's gonna happen to us. You, of all people, should know that. If we want to be like you, even a little bit, we have to come up with potions that have a temporary effect.
I found your cook shop.
You didn't touch anything, I hope.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks, Mr. Missouri.
I went through your trash.
So? Are you interested in one of my ingredients?
That's not really what I've got a problem with.
What?
You didn't tell me about the man's head in a plastic bag.
What? But what the hell? Is it more?
No. That head belonged to one of his bodyguards.
But... It wasn't me, Mr. Missouri, I swear. I don't know anything about it.
Überzeugen wir natürlich auch nicht schlecht. 12%, ey. Na gut, ich riskiere es einfach. Glück gehabt.
It was one of our servants.
Oh yeah?
Do you know what that means?
But it's not me.
There will be an investigation. It belonged to someone, Wyatt.
Seriously, I swear I had nothing to do with it. You have to tell them it wasn't me. Otherwise, they'll...
It's your garbage, Wyatt.
But I had nothing to do with it, Mr. Missouri. I swear on my life.
I know. If you want me to help you, you're gonna have to tell me everything.
But I've already told you everything. I swear I didn't know about the head. I had nothing to do with it. It wasn't me.
Okay, Wyatt. You don't know anything. We'll go with that.
Happy to help.
Okay, wollen wir jetzt... Oh, Moment. Das Auto des Parks... hätten wir natürlich hier reingehen können. Das Ding aufmachen.
Feeding on that is beneath a kindred. A vehicle ran into the wall.
Do you know if our backup's on the way? It should take a long time.
Nö. Quatschen wir mit denen oben, oder? Und sagen denen, ey Leute, da unten gibt's einen Kopf.
Wet laundry. Mold. It's been here for several days.
Obwohl eigentlich wollen wir unten im Foyer ihr was erzählen, ne?
There. Where in God's name is forensics? Sorry, Smith, but I've got work to do.
Sorry, I'm busy.
Wollen es alle nicht wissen, okay.
Huh. You managed to calm him down. I thought that would be impossible.
Yes, and he was able to answer a few questions. I've just got one more question.
Yes. What do you want to know?
I think we're done here. Thank you.
Okay, mit ihm nicht mehr quatschen. Ah, da haben wir eigentlich alles.
Sorry, Smith. A little busy here.
Eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht. Purer Wieder, ne? Das ist die Butze, wo... Oder beziehungsweise das, was auch auf oben bei ihr steht. Costa Rica. So, also,
Holy shit.
When I knew him, he took better care of himself. What's going on with him? There are bloody prints on these bags. The blow came from behind.
Lass uns mal raufgehen, oder?
The blueprints of a house on the west coast of Costa Rica. Pura Vida Extension Project.
Junes Geburtsdatum. Junes Geburtsdatum. Wie kriegen wir das raus?
June in Costa Rica.
Ist nochmal in ihr Zimmer gehen, oder? Newsfeed.
Poems in Lydia's mother tongue.
Müssen nochmal ins Kinderzimmer und da gucken, würde ich sagen. Kinderzimmer.
June's whole life in pictures. June celebrating her 4th birthday.
Also, wenn das 2015 war, also 4.9.2011. 4.9.2011. Äh, 04.09.2011. Also 4.9.2011, wie wäre es damit? Okay. 04.09.11. Okay.
There was a lot of money involved. We're not going to get a return on our investment anytime soon.
Hilde McAndrews, okay.
A thank
Noch
you
was?
letter from Fortress Security. After the installation of a system for more. Maybe he kept it for reference. A thank you letter from Fortress Security. After the installation of a system for more. Maybe he kept it for
Was?
reference. A thank you letter from Fortress Security. After the installation of a system for more. Maybe he kept it for reference.
Keine Ahnung. Uns fehlen ja jetzt noch die Infos über Hilda. Keine Ahnung, vielleicht gucken wir noch mal ein bisschen herum, oder?
An auction. Acquisition of Lot 87. Dejan Siaka. A trumpet belonging to Don Ellis.
Sorry, Agent Smith, but I'm a little busy right now.
It was my greatest pleasure before. Now everything tastes like ashes.
Okay, aber ich weiß nicht, das fehlt uns noch. Das kann ja irgendwie dann nur drüben noch sein, oder? Mit wem arbeitet die zusammen? Vielleicht mit der Frau. Ich glaube schon, dass wir hier alles haben, oder? Ist immer noch da.
What a mess. A fortress security catalog. They install highly secure rooms. I've already seen that name on a letter. What was the reference again?
Gehört eine verdeckte 15-Punkt-Tür. Okay, die haben so einen Panic Room oder was? 442452. Okay, lass noch mal kurz gucken. Achso, haben wir das vielleicht hier in den Unterlagen? Finanzgeschäfte, das Ding, Schlüssel, Zimmer, Handy, dies, das. Autoschlüssel. Also das Geheimding war drüben im... Muss ich nochmal gucken eben. Ne, nicht da, sondern... Was ist denn die Referenz gewesen? Ja, 44252,
After the
okay.
installation of a system for more. Maybe he kept it for reference. I've already heard about this company somewhere.
Das ist ein Panic Room oder sowas, ne? Oder? Lass mal kurz eben schauen.
What a mess.
Tja, und wo ist er? Ist halt die Frage. Irgendwo hier. Wahrscheinlich irgendwo Geheimtür und dann flupp ist das Ding offen.
I haven't found anything yet.
Wo ist der? Der muss ja wo unten sein dann, ne? Wenn ich den nicht schon irgendwie gefunden habe. 5 Leuten Platz liefert, 4 Leuten.
This sort of formal decor might impress Boston high society, but not me.
Muss irgendwie hier unten sein, oder?
Jason, Lydia, and June. A little family all together. And in large format.
Da drin, oder was?
June, who looks more like Jason than Lydia. Lydia, radiant and beaming. Jason, proud of his family and his success.
Ich habe irgendwie eine Vermutung, aber irgendwie finde ich nichts mehr. Das Einzige, was wir noch nicht so richtig cool untersucht haben, ist eigentlich dieses Arbeitszimmer und das Zimmer von der Kleinen, ne?
Interesting.
A bathroom with a shower and a tub. June's father spoils her.
Any news, guys? We're waiting on CSU for that. Find anything?
Nothing yet.
Ne, wenn Arbeitszimmer, oder? Nö, keine Ahnung. Also ich würde sagen, ich mache jetzt mal ein Päuschen und überlege mir vielleicht mal was, aber ich sehe eigentlich keine Idee mehr, was. Achso, der Löwe wäre auch noch was, ne? Dass man den vielleicht nochmal anklickt. Aber es muss ja irgendwo sein, wo man Platz hat. Oder unten im Keller. Aber ich weiß nicht. Mal gucken. Bis dann. Ciao.